Alright, so down the paddock with Chris Agate, 22nd of May, well below average rainfall, very, very sporadic. Seem to miss Chris's place most of the time. I don't know who he upset in the weather department.
Oh, it's coming now.
We're in a little paddock of summer and winter multi-species. Chris, can you just tell us what's in it?
I think I tried planting a combination of winter and summer plants in late February, early March. There's a lab. There's some cowpeas in here as well. There's some sunflowers. And so that looks like corn, that one. It's a little bit of corn. And there's some sorghum, a bit of sun hemp. And we can see some oats here. There's some ryegrass underneath as well. Let's just have some of this mustard radishy stuff here, but it's good for the soil. And hopefully there'll be a few clovers and that sort of thing come in after we graze it. Oh, we've got a little bit of vetch in here as well. And field peas, not so many in just this part of the paddock. Oh, there's a few over here. Some field pea. But we've also got underpinning the paddock to try and keep the biology healthy. We've still got like some cooch here and some Rhodes grass, and we've got kaikui as well and paspalum. So yeah, we tend not to we don't till heavily or anything. We direct drill, which allows it all to come up together, and I guess it sort of works itself out. But we're lucky to have this like bit of bulk of feed here. I think it's just been pretty a pretty dry 6 months, like most places. But I don't know whether it's just a heavy ground cover from these natural plants that like keep a bit of moisture there, and it just keeps everything just alive until we get a little bit of decent rain like we've had in the last couple of weeks.
So you were saying last time I was here you reckoned you'd had about 150 mil since August, and that was back in April. Something
like that, yeah. Didn't seem like much.
Yeah, and since then you haven't had a great deal.
We had a good little bit of rain in January, end of January. There's 50 or 60 mils, I think.
Right.
But after that, it's just been like scuds, a mil or two here and there. You see over where it's like shaded from the tree belt there, like it's higher and better, where it's shaded in the afternoons. There's more there. So obviously, that sort of kept a bit of moisture there.
But okay, this is getting late in the year, but the summer is still going fine. Considering how much rainfall you haven't had. If I'd have ploughed it up or sprayed it out and just planted ryegrass, I probably wouldn't have much in here, like especially bulk like this. Yeah. So recently, last weekend, you had some rain.
Yeah, we've had some rain now. We've probably had 40, 50 mils altogether.
Yeah.
In the last 2 weeks.
Right.
And so it's been warm, but we had a little frost before that, which is interesting. But this part of the paddock didn't seem to frost as much. Maybe it's just because it's a little bit closer to the river or something. I'm not sure.
Or maybe some more active biology.
Yeah. I mean, it certainly helps.
Yeah. So what's the plan for this now, Chris?
Yeah, I'll be grazing this now. So usually I was intending to graze it fairly hard, like as in like trying to like increase the amount of days grazing we got on the farm. But now with this weather, I'll probably just go over it lightly and try and leave like a heavier ground cover on it. So if we do get some more showers of rain, or we do get heavy rain, then I've got it's pretty buffered. The system's nice and buffered. Like even if we had like a couple more inches of rain before I put the cows in here, I can still put them in here and not pug the ground because of all this other grass in here.
Yeah. So if you graze
it'll hold the cows up, you know.
Yeah. But if you were to graze it now,
Yeah.
would you expect to lose the summer things out of here until next summer? Do you think?
Oh, probably. You get some of the sorghum will come back.
Yeah.
And the buckwheat. There's some buckwheat here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll probably flower. But yeah, interesting. You look down in underneath there, and there's some ryegrass and that coming up. So we'll probably needs to be grazed. So I like to let that lighten that in there a bit for that rye and clover to come up.
Yeah. So at a time of
nice bit of loose in there.
Yeah. At a time of year where a lot of...
That's from a couple of years ago we planted that.
Yeah, there was a heap when we did that field.
And obviously this day last year, this would be well underwater.
Yeah, so 1 year on from the 2025 mega flood.
We washed out in the Pacific Ocean where we're standing here.
So you've planted this summer crop a lot later than about when other people are starting to plant winter crops.
Yeah, I still plant some winter stuff with it, but I think I think we can take advantage of a bit more like of the warmth. It's usually not. It's pretty rare to get a frost in May.
Yeah. When we were here in April,
even June, like it really only gets cold, like doesn't it, in July and
August. I reckon August's the coldest. We were here in April, and middle of April it was 30 degrees still.
Yeah.
So I mean that warmth persisted a long time.
Yeah, it was just the moisture was lacking this year. Well, plenty last year, but not so much this year.
We'll get an average one day.
Well, I suppose that's why it's sometimes it's not a bad idea to throw this stuff at it to get it to grow. And I mean, the sunflowers and the sorghum and all that's just chook food, so it's not it's not expensive.
Yeah, not breaking the bank.
Feed.
Yeah,
but it's quite green and lush there. You see it's going a bit yellow. It's probably struggling with the cold a bit now, but there's still a mouthful of tucker there for them, and it's obviously got a decent root system down into the ground, and that's what it's all about. Is like well, there's a bee over there.
Yeah, I saw bees on the way down. They're almost extinct.
It's a bit strange.
Yeah, I made it look, and I'm knee high in it here, in this, and bloody looks fantastic. You got stuff going to pod, yeah. It's still a good bulk of feed, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's not quite what's happened in other seasons.
But the mustard weed is in here. It's fairly thick, but it's not a problem. Like there's plenty of other grasses in here, and it really seems to improve the soil structure and the soil health, and whatever follows it grows really well. Like remember also we're not putting like any chemical fertilisers on this or anything. Yeah, it's all like pretty green. Yeah, it's a pretty good colour. Yeah. So we don't even really use like compost and that much anymore, and certainly not any lime or rock phosphate. It's been years since we've like put egg applications of that sort of stuff on. Yeah. Probably 10 years now. So it's just like the diversity of the plants, and keep planting on top of them. Yeah. Keep planting on top of them to keep the nutrients recycle going. And when there's minerals in the soil, make sure there's something there to take them up and use them and recycle them.
I think the same for rain, right? There's got to be something there to use it.
Yeah, that's right. If you've got to put it there to use it. Yeah. So when we graze this, I might like just spin some barley and wheat and it's a bit of feed oats or something on it, and probably I'll throw a few kilos of ryegrass at it, just in front of the cows, and let them sort of walk it in. Yeah.
But previously, this paddock's had a pretty big multi-species on it, though, right?
Yeah. So we've been multi-species in this for about 3 years now. So it's. It's definitely improved it. Yeah, but like you can do years of like compost tea and compost and minerals and stuff in bags or bottles or whatever. But like it seems to be the plants allowing the plants to grow in different types of plants, which gives you the biggest improvement.
You also had for each graze on when this was tall, and we're talking really tall,
Yeah,
we've also had a huge return of organic material, that the bottoms of plants and the woody stuff that the cows haven't eaten.
Well, you could probably still see some a bit of evidence of that. If we have a look down in here, under it, you can see, like, still see that sort of thing going on here.
Yeah, so it's pretty positive cycling going on, something for worms and fungi and bacteria to chew up, and
so a bit of stuff growing on there. It's good.
Absolutely.
Some recycling going on there.
It is absolutely.
The soil's actually growing up over the top of the. Yeah, you see, it's basically feeding on it and just smashing those.
Yeah, so very
remnants
active.
of those plants.
Yeah, so really good active cycling going on. That's what I feel is missing from a lot of paddocks, Chris, is short grass grazing doesn't give you material to cycle. It gives you a bit of cow poo.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give you those big woody stems and stuff to turn.
Yeah, so that would have been a pretty heavy looking stem there.
Yeah, it's like sorghum or something or something. Yeah.
So it's starting to break down. So yeah. It's nice and white.
Yeah.
It's a nice big shiny fella there. Little worm.
Yeah. Very important in the system.
Well, they were pretty deep before.
Yeah, fair enough.
Looking for a bit of moisture, but obviously they've decided there's enough there. They're starting to come up and about, so it should grow even more now. Like in the next couple of weeks, it should really. These paddocks will hopefully really take off.
Cracking. No, good stuff, mate. Thank you.